Namaste and welcome to Pramanic Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic astrology. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. In this stream, we are going to talk about Mercury through the sign of Libra and the Nakshatra and Padas and more. So if you are interested, keep watching. Okay, this will be in three parts. In first part, we will talk about the Mercury. In second part, we will talk about the Libra sign. In the third part, we will talk about the effects of Mercury into the sign of Libra and how these energies blend together in this sign. Okay, so first of all, what is Mercury? We all know the Mercurian qualities, right? Mercury is the planet which is a youthful energy. Mercury is a planet. Mercury, by the way, rules both the signs ruled by Mercury are dual signs. Okay, if you look at the lordship of the planets, you will see only Jupiter and Mercury rules both the dual signs. Dual signs are 3, 6, 9, and 12. So 3 and 6 are ruled by Mercury, and 9 and 12 are ruled by Jupiter. Okay, so Mercury is a youthful energy and is a dual in nature. Mercury is dual in nature. Mercury is also about the organization of the information. Mercury is also great at communication. Mercury is works at its best when it is involved into learning the science. Okay, and this science can be a foreign language. Okay, but Mercury is great at learning these different science, right? What happens when we start learning a different language? We Before we go deep into the grammatical part, we first think about how do we say good morning, how do we say namaste in that language, or how do we greet, how do we thank, how do we say sorry, please, all these things. These are the signs. If you want to say namaste in English, you have to say hello or any other greetings, right? So hello is a word for relevant, or which can be used as a substitute for namaste or to greet people once you meet. So Mercury is great at analyzing these things, analyzing these signs, analyzing these patterns, and establish a relationship between different patterns. So Mercury is great with language, is great with words, and it is also easy for Mercury to learn these signs as well. Another thing for the Mercury is all about the recreational activities. Mercury loves to network with people because it is youthful energy. It's a prince. Sun is the king, moon is the queen, and Mercury is the prince in the celestial cabinet. He is intelligent and now he wants to connect with people. So, this is Mercury. But Mercury is also a businessman. Mercury has that shrewdness, diplomacy, and networking capabilities for their own benefit. Okay, so this is Mercury. And another thing for Mercury is it is balanced. It is not masculine or feminine. He can balance these energies and symmetrical thinking. Okay, so yes, this was Mercury. And if I miss anything, you can put it into the comment section, and you can create your own as well. Don't limit yourself to just these significations. Next is Mercury. We talked about Mercury, right? So next is Libra sign. Libra sign is sign which is ruled by Venus, which is air element sign, and which is a Kamatrikon sign and a Chara sign. Okay, let's discuss that. Major portion of any sign, how it will behave depends upon its lordship. Okay, so when a Rashi is ruled by Venus, most of its qualities will resonate well with the Venus. So Venus, so Libra has all the Venusian qualities. We know what Venus stands for: arts, beauty, relationship, cooperation, and love and romance. Okay, so Libra has these elements ruling it, but it is not limited only to this. Okay, if you look at the sign of Libra, Libra, Venus is also about compassion. Venus loves to Venus loves to connect with others. It is not a networking of the Mercury, but a compassion and a universal love for others, and to connect and bring people together and create a team and achieve the goal. So Venus loves these things. Okay, so Venus has the compassion and empathy for the other people. You can see this into the sign of Libra. Libra is also the sign. If you look at the sign of a Libra, it shows equality, it shows justice, it shows the fairness, it shows the balance. Okay, so whenever you see a Libra influence, as the name suggests, you will see a liberal person who will always stand for this social justice, will always stand for the equality and fair behavior. Okay, next is, as we talked about the Mer- Venusian impact on it, it is also an artistic sign. Another thing for the Libra is an air element sign. What is the signification of air element? Air element is intelligent. Remember, we talked about air element. That's why Saturn gets exalted into the sign of Libra, and Sun gets debilitated into the sign of Libra, because Sun doesn't want to connect with others. Sun doesn't want to get involved with other people. Though the justice part of it resonate well with it, but again, Sun is more about self, and Libra is more about the other people, the compassion. Okay. Another thing for the Libra is also about the diplomacy. Libra is all about your diplomacy, and it also shows the diplomacy, and more than that, it is also connected with the business part of it, or the trade and exchange part of the person can also be seen with the Libra. Okay, so we talked about the Mercury, we talked about the sign of Libra. Now let's talk about what happens when you have Mercury into the sign of Libra. Okay, so if you look at these two planets, Mercury and Venus, or Libra and Mercury, these two are, as Libra is ruled by Venus, it is more of a Venusian qualities. So it goes along well. Venus is all about the cooperation, and Mercury is about the networking and friendship. So the planet of the networking is coming into the sign of cooperation. So these people have a great sense of relationship. Okay, these people will have a great sense of relationship whom they want to connect with. These people will be extremely careful. I won't say they will be selfish, but they will be careful whom they are connecting with, and that will help them in the long run. Next thing is, if you look at the sign of Libra, Libra is about the artistic things. Okay, and Mercury is the planet of intelligence. So the planet of intelligence is coming into the sign of the artistic planet. Okay, so these people love to get education and get trained into the artistic area as well. Okay, these people are often the people who are into entertainment or like to entertain other people. Okay, and what else? Yes, the diplomacy part also comes into play here, because Mercury is the planet of the tactfulness. We have seen this in Virgo. It is the planet of tactfulness, and now the sign of Libra is about the diplomacy. So these people are extremely diplomatic. Okay, and in a way, it is a good thing. Okay, so next, let's talk about the nakshatras. In the sign of Libra, we have three nakshatras. Yes, I have to use this word that sign has nakshatras, but it has a lot more to it. We will talk about it when we will talk about the nakshatras or in some other videos. Okay, but as of now, for the sake of language, I have to use this word that Libra has three nakshatras. Libra has three nakshatras. The first nakshatra of the Libra has is Chitra nakshatra, which is dasha ruled by Mars, and it is it has two padas into the sign of Libra. The first pada of the Chitra nakshatra into the sign of Libra goes into the Libra Navamsha. So it becomes Vargottam Navamsha. Here, Mercury will perform at its best because it is into the Vargottam Navamsha. In the second pada, it goes into the Scorpio, which is all about the transformations, which is all about the which is all about the ups and downs. More than that, Mercury loves to go deep into or the root of any problem. So you can see this quality in this pada as well. The next nakshatra is a Swati nakshatra. Swati nakshatra has four padas. Sagittarius, the first pada is Swati nakshatra ranges from the 6 degree 40 minutes to the 20 minutes Libra. And the first pada of the Swati nakshatra goes to the Sagittarius Navamsha. Okay, and this is a spiritual Navamsha and a beginning of a new spiritual cycle as well. And then the next pada is Capricorn, which is again a practical Navamsha. And the third pada of the Swati goes into Aquarius Navamsha. Okay, and in the fourth pada, it is into the sign of debilitation. Okay, so Mercury feels uncomfortable into the fourth pada of the Swati. The next pada, the next nakshatra is Vishakha nakshatra, which is dasha ruled by Jupiter, and it has two padas into the sign of Libra, Aries, and Taurus. Okay, so the Taurus pada is one of the challenging pada for Mercury, because now the sign is Libra, and the pada is Taurus, which is like 6 places away from itself. So it is again a challenging pada for it, but it is also a Pushkar Navamsha. So yes, this was Mercury through the sign of Libra. If you have any question, you can put it into the comment section. We can cover a few of the questions if you have. Otherwise, we are going to close this call. Do you have any questions? Okay. So, guys, if you have watched this video till now, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow with we have Mars in Libra. We'll talk about Mars in Libra tomorrow. Okay. So, yes, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next live stream. See you in the next video. Namaste.